Hey guys, little Sunday morning chat. Um, we're not going to church today because me and my son left my van down at Rich's last night because it was snowing pretty hard. And I didn't want to have to worry about trying to focus on the road that hard that late at night. Um, yeah, so Aaron didn't want to have to get up that early this morning because he didn't get a lot of sleep the night before, so, and I get that. Totally understand that. So we're not going to church, unfortunately. No, no booze. Um, really. Uh, yeah. After today, I have 3 days off, which is nice. I want to show you guys something. I got my catalog. Baker Street. 2026 Rare Seed Catalog. And this week, I'm going to start ordering seeds. I'm going to order a certain amount from here, and I'm going to order a certain amount from So Right. And I'm going to be ordering a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, I'm going to be ordering this Agastashi. I'm going to be doing research on it. And that research I'm going to put on here on the channel so you guys will get to hear it and see it. What I really want is to get their whole seed catalog. So the colorful flowers of these tender perennial herbs are a favorite of hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees. Drought-tolerant plants enjoy a sunny location and thrive in low fertility soils. Most of these make incredible tea. So that's a plus. Amaranth, which is a grain. New World Native adds a lot of color to the garden. This crop is easy to grow and makes delicious greens and grain. A good ornamental plant for landscaping, amaranth seed is one of the most complete proteins available from any plant. Direct sow the tiny seeds while soil is warm, barely covering and thin to 1 to 2 feet apart. It can also be started indoors and transplanted. That's the amaranth right there. Then there's arugula, which I love my arugula in salads. Bachelor's buttons, I do believe, are edible. Yes, they are. Bachelor's buttons were brought to America in the 17th century, and the attractive flowers have been enjoyed in landscapes and cottage gardens for centuries. Also known as cornflower, these edible blooms have been enjoyed in herbal tea blends to add a colorful and to add a splash of color to salads. This hardy annual often self-sows and prefers full sun. Basil, of course, one of my favorite herbs, and I'm going to try to make sure I have every single one of these basils, and I'm going to grow every one of them. Every one of them. So there's Thai sweet, popular sweet spicy basil that is essential in Thai cuisine, sorry. Very flavorful with a nice licorice taste. An amazing taste of Thailand. This plant is not only a culinary favorite, but also known for its medicinal value. It is also a source of calcium and vitamins. Don't make a pot of curry without it. Dark purple opal basil, and that's one of my absolute favorites, is the purple. An extra flavorful, rich, and sweet basil with fragrant, deep violet foliage brings drama and fragrance to your garden design. This exemplary basil took home a bronze medal in 1962. Cinnamon basil. A cinnamon twist on one of our favorite garden herbs. Cinnamon basil is believed to have originated in Mexico, and indeed there are many recipes and uses for this piquant basil in Mexican cuisine. It also attracts a wide range of pollinators. Lemon basil. That's another favorite of mine. Vibrant and flavorful lemon basil is an herb. Excuse me. Kitten's playing with my mouse cord. Vibrant and flavorful lemon basil is an herb that will add zip and zest to your cooking. It's also really good in eggs. It's a highly regarded culinary ingredient across the globe and one of our favorites for fusion and experimental cuisine. In Laos, it is known as pakiteo. Its leaves are used in soups, stews, and countless other dishes, and the seeds are soaked and made into a dessert. Interesting. Lime basil. A zesty and refreshing basil variety with distinct lime fragrance and flavor. Widely attractive to pollinators, the fragrant foliage is a delightful addition to the herb garden container beds and borders. Purple ball. Beautiful, fragrant, and tasty purple foliage makes this basil both gourmet and ornamental. Plants reach just shy of 1 foot tall with tidy, round, firm, and plump purple color. Plum purple color. Excellent in raised beds, window boxes, and other creative containers, as well as in beds and borders. Then there's cardinal basil. Mamolo. Oh, that's an Italian Genovese basil. Thai Holy Capreo. I've had that one. Lettuce leaf. I've not gotten that one to grow very good yet. Spicy Boys Globe. Can't wait to get all those. Then the beans. And these guys have my two favorite beans. Actually, 3, 4. 1,500-year-old cave bean, which is a dry bean. The dragon tongue beans, and I will be getting some of those. My other favorite is the purple. They even have it? Huh. They don't even have it now. Well, that sucks. Ugh. It was purple potted pole, but I think I can get that still right. So then there's the blawhide, which is a purple pole bean. I think that replaced the other one. Spectacular climbing type makes enormous purple pods. Pods stay tender and stringless, even at 10 inches long. Rose purple blooms contrast nicely with the rich, deep purple of the developing pods. Vigorous, productive vines reach a moderate 9 feet tall. So I'll have to make sure I trellis those. My other favorite. See, the purple teepee must have replaced the royal purple bush bean. 60 days of super productive bush type that yields straight purple pods. These are held above the foliage, a great advantage that makes the pods easier to see and harvest and keeps them from contact from the ground. 4 to 5 inches for flavorful tender snaps. I would love to get the red swan. There's the old Homestead, which is a Kentucky wonder. Cherokee Trail. Black turtle. Those are just the black beans. And there's golden butterwax, which is a yellow bean. I want my yellow beans too. Chinese long red noodle. That's my other favorite. I also really like the rattlesnake pulled beans too. What are you doing? Cream! Cut it out! Sorry, she just almost knocked our air filter thing down. See, there's the Thai soldier beans, moon shadow hyacinth beans, which I might get those. The Taiwan yard long beans, I still want to get those. Just gotta have my good trellising. bee balm. Then they've got the beets. They have the albino white sugar beets. They have the golden. They have the winter sun. They have the Hey! Boots, stop it. Cylindra, the long beets. They have the Chioggia, the striped ones. Yeah, so I can't wait to start ordering these. They just have so much. And I will be ordering through So Right as well. They have a black carrot. I want to order my black carrots again. They have the Kyoto Red, Lila Lusang, which I think takes the place of the Cosmic Purple because it looks the same. Then they've got the purple cauliflower. They have the Romanesco Italia, which is a green cauliflower. And then they have a Durgish cauliflower, big, beautiful, seriously vigorous cauliflower from India. They're tinged in lavender. Boots, no! No. Behave. So, definitely going to be getting some of these different ones. They have the Chinese pink celery. Boots? Behave. My chamomile. They have a golden chamomile. Chives, of course. I want to get a nice bed of chives. Cilantro. Chives is perennial, so that's going to be in the perennial garden. And these guys have one of my favorite corns, and it's the glass gem corn right there. And then they have a mountain moreto, which is right there. Oh, no, that one's the Northern Lights right there. The mountain moreto is that black one right there. I want to try all of their corns. Your popcorns are a good thing to have, especially for grid down, because it's something that can be saved and it'll last a long time. Oh, but you want to get your seeds, you guys. You want to get your seeds so you can be able to grow your food. See, China jade cucumbers. Look at those cucumbers. Oh my goodness. Miniature white. I'm going to get some of those. And I'm going to have to figure out how to, Hey! Oh. Thought it was Boots. I yelled at Boots. Then they have the lemon cucumbers. Those are really good. And I want to try those, there's the Mexican sour gherkins. Oh, all three of them are in there. Then there's a rusty red color cucumber. And then there's the white dragon's egg. These are what I was just talking about. I want to get a bunch of the cucumbers. I love my cucumbers. Dandelion. I want to get some different dandelions and like just grow them in a bed. A couple of different beds because I want the Japanese white and the pink one. Those ones. Those are why. And then, of course, the regular dandelions. Dill. Love my dill. And echinacea. I want to get all kinds of that because that is so medicinal. I just got to make sure I can grow enough of it. Eggplant. I love eggplant, but it is definitely not easy to store. So that's something that you don't want to grow a lot of. You want to just grow a few plants so you can eat it fresh. Fennel is medicinal. I wouldn't mind having just like a flower garden space for non-edible flowers just to, make it pretty, I want to try growing the ground cherries if I can get them to grow. Hollyhocks, those are edible. I want to get the huckleberries. They have 4 different ones. Kale. Love my kale. I have not tried kohlrabi. I'd like to grow some and try it.
Hi.
And then lavender. Kittens are right there and they're going to get out because you're holding the door open. You should always come in here to see where they are, and she is on the wrong side, of course. Scott, why do you think I always come in here to see where they are before I bring her in here? That's the reason, because then you're not surprised as to where they are. Please don't do that. Make sure you come in here to see where they are first. All she would have to do is, like, playfully try to grab at one of those kittens and she would hurt them. Make sure you know where they are before you bring her in here from now on. And yes, you can let Cream out if she wants out.
Where is she?
Oh, I thought she was near the door. You're gonna let the kittens out. Alright, and then lavender. I want to get a nice bed of that going, and leeks. Lemon balm is amazing. I love lemon balm. Lemongrass is very medicinal. I'll have to make sure I know what kind of like environment it needs. Lettuce. I really want some of that. The Merlot red lettuce. Freaking love my lettuce. And I will probably sell it by the gallon bag for like $1.50 a bag or something. There's Paris Islands, there's crisp mint romaine, Tom Thumb little lettuces, little gems, those are really good. I've grown those. Flashy butter gem. It's that one right there. Marigolds. Great in your garden. They're great pest control. Um and they're edible. So melons. I want to try to grow all different kinds of melons. Just for the health benefits, that kind of thing. And you can also you can do ferments and put them up, and you can also can them. So they have all different kinds. They have the pepino melons.
Oh, what?
Remember, I bought those down in Oklahoma because I found them at Roy's. But I have a feeling they would actually have flavor being grown in a garden.
Oh, I'm sure.
Then you've got your mints. Mountain mint, dark blue panther catmint, Grandview catmint, Greek mountain tea, moonflowers. I would love to get some of those. And I want to get the moringa and actually get that growing because it is so healthy and so medicinal. It's drought resistant, heat loving, unfussy about soil types, delicious shrub. Will flourish in most areas. Dwarf varieties are perfect for container gardens. Can be brought indoors in areas with cold winters. For best germination, soak seeds overnight before planting. Moringa contains 46 antioxidants and 18 amino acids and is a complete protein. Unlike other varieties of moringa, the special dwarf variety from India will remain short and is very suited to container growing. Moringa is native to the tropics and the subtropics. Container growing will allow you to bring your tree inside for the winter. So I could actually grow it in the greenhouse. This plant is prized for its high protein leaves and dense nutritional value. Leaves, blooms, seeds, and immature seed pods or drumsticks are edible. Seeds make a high quality oil. Do not eat the roots. Then, of course, mullein. And there's several different types of that one. There's an antique rose, which is really pretty. Then there's the yellow. The southern charm, that one's really pretty. And then there's a wild purple, which I would love to get that one. And then wedding candles. That's really cool. It's very medicinal. Very, very medicinal. Mullein is actually good for your lungs. So if you have a problem with your lungs, mullein tea is a very, very, very good way to help get crud out of your lungs. It acts as an expectorant and it also breaks up it breaks up all that crap. I would have to do more research on it, but it might be very healing for your lungs as well. Then you got your mustard greens, your nasturtiums, which obviously are both edible and very healthy. And there's all different kinds of nasturtiums, and I would love to get all of them. Okra, forget it. No. Nope. Onions. I will grow onions and sell them. I will, use them in different types of medicine stuff. And I will give them to people. I will sell them off from the farm stand, out of the farm stand. And then oregano, of course. Pansy and violas, which are, I do believe, edible. Pretty sure of it. Parsley. I love my parsley. Peas. All kinds of peas.
I like peas.
And they don't have the purple one, but I think So Right Seeds has it, so. Hot peppers. And I will probably be growing hot peppers in the greenhouse. And I will sell them on the farm stand, so.
No.
There's all different types of jalapenos. There's orange spice jalapeno. There's a pumpkin spice. There's a brown jalapeno. These guys even have the serrano peppers. But you don't mess with those without gloves. Lemon spice jalapenos. Sugar Rush Peach, which is a hot pepper. And then, of course, you've got your long red cayenne pepper, which is very medicinal. And now with me, I will dehydrate those and then crush them down to where you have your ground cayenne pepper. Very, very medicinal. And then my bell peppers. I love my bell peppers. Chocolate Beauty, they have that one. They have the Zulu, which is an eggplant black pepper. My banana peppers. I love my banana peppers. Yeah, see?
Oh.
Petunias. Ugh.
Service is going to start.
Hang on.
Busy.
Radishes. I want to get all kinds of different radishes. I want to try them again in salads. You know, I'm willing to do that. These are some I really want to grow. Those are called watermelon radishes. And here they're called Chinese red meat beauty heart fruit radish. Long unnecessary name. Sage and salvia, and I do believe those are obviously they're herbs. Sage is obviously an herb. Pretty sure salvia is, yeah, it's a medicinal herb, that's what I thought. Spinach, of course. I love my spinach, especially fresh spinach. Summer squash. See, there's a white zucchini. There's the gray zucchini. That's a custard zucchini squash. Then there's the golden zucchini. I want to get all of these. Then there's the black beauty one. Squash and pumpkins. Tahiti melon squash. Honey nut butternut. I want to get some of those. I want to grow those. Connecticut field pumpkins. Those are great for pies. New England sugar pie. That's also one that's good for pies. Then you got your Waltham butternut squash. Jarrahdale. Those are the blue-gray pumpkins. Then you have your red curry pumpkins. I would love to get like a lot of the different ones. Oh my gosh, I want the vegetable spaghetti squash again too. I love that fresh from the garden. And then strawberries. They have the Alpine strawberries. They have the white Soul Alpine. They have the Alexandra Alpine. And they have a Tresca strawberry. Sunflowers are amazing for your garden. They're edible. They're good for your chickens. Swiss chard. And they have a bunch of different kinds of those. They're amazing. I love that stuff fresh too. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a minute, you guys. I pulled up the church service. And then you've got your thyme. Magic carpet, common thyme, wild thyme, and orange yellow. I also want to grow the tomatillos. And then these guys have so many tomatoes. Black Beauty, Blush Tiger, Cherokee Purple, which remains one of my favorites. Purple Bumblebee, Korean Long, Orange Accordion. I do definitely want to grow those. Black Pineapple. I want to get all of their tomato seeds. White currant. Yeah, they have so many. They have the Great White. Sweet pineapple flavor. That one looks really good. There's the black Krim. Blue black Brandywine. Definitely want to get those.
No.
And then the turnips. I want those for sure. Toothache. What? Toothache plant. I'm going to be growing that. Watermelon. And then these guys have all the different ones. They have the orange, the white, and the yellow. And yarrow, which is medicinal. And zinnias. And they're edible and medicinal. Probably buy that book too. I would love to get their sweet potato plants. Heirloom Life Gardener. So, there we go. Pretty excited that I got that. I'm gonna go ahead and get off from here, you guys, because I want to listen to the church service, and I will see you guys in the next one. I still have one other video to upload, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.